Today we're going to see if a red-green lore noob, that's me, can actually win with a winning list of red-green lore. Now, for those of you that are not aware, the noHEROES regional was won by a red-green lore. Let's take a look at the list. So this is the full list right here. I'll leave a link to Eggman's page where you can get a full breakdown of everyone's topping list from that regional. But red-green lore is something we haven't seen top in a while or win anything in a while. So today I thought we'd test it out. Full disclosure, I've never actually ever played red-green lore, so this could be very interesting. We might not even walk away with a win from today's video, but let's see what we can do. Alright, game number one, it's lore versus lore. Let's see what, so we got our one searcher in Nami here. Maybe got a restand lore, blocker lore. Beginning stages, I think we just need to kind of swing in and face here. We don't want them to bottom deck too much stuff here. So you know what, let's see what happens if we keep this hand. So, nothing for our opponent. We do get ourselves a Bonnie. You know what? Bonnie will get us a search. No, let's just end turn. Let's not do it. Let's not fall into the temptation of playing some things that lore can bottom deck. Let's just stack and swing. He's going to do the same. He's going to do some stacking and swinging. Let's take this first one here. Gives us a Nami. And then a Raise Max. Alright, so Raise Max will just bottom deck anything, which anything's going to bottom deck anything here in this deck here. So we got the 4. You know what? Let's just slap 4 on there, swing in, dropping down 3 life as well. We'll end our turn there. Let's see what shenanigans are going to come up here for our opponent. They're on 5 Don. Probably going to see a blocker kid swinging in at us at 5. Let's drop one of the Namis. And okay, it's a Miss or Sunday they're playing. They're gonna ramp it on to go to 6, draw a card, and then they're gonna Sachi and Penguin out. So they're back at 5 Don. Nice plays from their 3 characters on board. We're at 6 Don right now. Can we do anything with 6 Don? Yeah, don't exactly have everything that we need to be able to get some good stuff going on here. They're going to have 3 attacks coming at us next turn. We probably do need to lay some characters out on the board here. Alright, let's go a Dadan, see what we grab from the Dadan. We'll grab a little chopper there. Cavendish would have been nice. Let's hit a Nami search. Ooh. Do we want the Zoro or do we want the chopper? You know what, let's go with the chopper. Return that. Now we've got 3 Don left to work with here. We'll go the block a chopper, slap 2, swing in, make them ditch 2 cards or take a life, which is great. Okay, we'll end our turn there. So they got 7 Don. They can still play a kid blocker, which will help them ramp a bit. But then yeah, got the 3 swings. One of these is getting bottom decked. Most likely the chopper, I'm going to say. Okay, so they're swinging in at us at 5 here. Let's counter out of that one. So we're probably still safe to take 1 hit. I don't know if this thinking is completely wrong for a red-green lore. So we can swing in another 5. They've got 7. What are they going to do with 7 Don if they're swinging in at another 5 here? You know what, let's take this one, see what we get. We get an Otama. Oh, we didn't leave ourselves a Don up for the Rad Beam. I'm talking all this Rad Beam talk and not actually going to be able to play a Rad Beam. Okay, so got rid of the Darn, so good that a Chopper's still there. They're going to a Reiju, draw a couple of cards. Swing in at another 5. Probably don't want to drop down too low in terms of our life here. So what are we? We're going to be at 8 Don. And we need to fill 3 more characters. We'll just take this. Another Bonnie. Alright. So 1 life. We've got 8 cards in hand. They also got 7 cards, 2 life. A full board. We're about to fill up our board as well. Alright, let's go Otama. Let's minus 2k on the Robin here. 7 more Don left to work with. Okay, let's then go a Bonnie. Let's search with the Bonnie. Let's grab a Supernova. If only this was a Supernova, we could probably grab Restand. Alright, then let's go. We're going to have 5 Don left to work with. We'll drop in another Nami. Let's do some searching to grab the Robin. Return that to hand. So we've got 4 Don left to work with. Okay, so let's just swing in here first. Okay, so they've done that. That's all right. So 2 Dons still to go. Pop 2 on the Nami, swing in at the Robin. So they're 2K'ing out of that there. So we got 5 cards in hand. We'll rest 2. We will probably bounce back the Otama, play the Block of Law, use that action. We'll probably bounce back our Bonnie to play our Rush Zoro, and we will swing in at 5 again. All right, so they take that. We've got 2 blockers on board, a nice fat hand, and let's see what they can do. They've got 6 cards in hand now, 7 Don to work with. So they know we've got the unblockable Luffy, so they're probably going to be a bit weary to drop all the way down to 0 life. Okay, so they're going to bottom deck our Law here. So they're going to swing in. All right, so they are bottom decking before they swing in. Got the Law. They ditched our Restand Law and our Robin. Okay, so going 5 in at us. Give him a Bonnie. Got a few of those. They got another 5 in at us. We will give them. Let's give them another Bonnie. 4 cards in hand is not looking great for us here. Okay, so swinging in 7. Let's give them a chopper blocker there. Hopefully we draw a green card here. We had some green cards ditched. Okay, just a no Tama, which doesn't help us at all. All right, so 10 Don here. They've got 5 cards in hand, 2 life, 3 blockers. Let's go 2 on the Zoro. Let's swing in at the Reiju. So they're taking that. Okay, it's not looking great for us. 2 swings in from them to take this game. We don't have any blockers going on. Swing at the Iron for 6 with the Nami. Okay, drop 2K, we'll end our turn there. This is probably not looking good for us, not gonna lie, yeah. At 4 Don, we do have, what, 2, 4, 6, 10 counter in hand here. So they're gonna swing in for 7. 4 attacks still after this. Kid and Killer's one a card we've got to think about. That's going to be a 7K swing. You know what? Let's just take this first one. Going to a Dadan. So going 7 in at us. Which means so they can still swing this for 5. So 5, 6, 6. So we can cover all those there. And then the Kid and Killer is a 7K. Which I think they just kind of math us out here. If that's the case, not great. This is if they have a Kid and Killer. If they don't, then we're okay. If they do, then yeah, we're not okay. Rad Beam for that one. Fake out that we've got another Rad Beam. Okay, they didn't swing in. No swinging in there. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. Still got the 3 blockers there, which is not fantastic for us. We've got 10 Don, we've got the 1 green card, so we can shambles into something. But how is that going to help us? That's honestly the true question. Let's go a Dadan, see if we can pick up a Tony blocker, which we do. They can quite easily just bottom deck the Tony blocker. Let's see what we can pick up with the Bonnie. The blocker Law is very nice, which is probably what we're going to run with, because the extra blockers are always handy. Let's see what happens if we just swing 6 in at this Iron. Okay, so they block and counter out. So they got 1 less card in hand, which is good for us. It's going to be 2 cards. Yeah, let's just swing in here with 5 again. See what they've got another counter in hand. Probably say they do if they want to block and counter out. Okay, so they just went with the leader buff here. Swing in there. Alright, they've got all the counters in their hand. We didn't do anything to their board, just reduced their hand size, which is not great. Turn this, play this. Use the card action. Let's bounce back this to play this. And then we will end our turn right there. So they've got too many attacks. They need 1, 2, 3 successful attacks. They'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks here. Well, it's soon going to be 2 successful attacks. Okay, can we survive this? We will hit them with a Nami, or no blocker, Nami. So Law, Queen, Shariah, and Leader can attack. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. No blocker, let's go the Otama. 6, no blocker, another Otama. Let's go the Bonnie, let's get a search of the Bonnie. No, let's take the blocker Law, return that. So we've got 8 Don left to work with here. Swing in there. Might see a block for one of these 6k guys here. So they'll be at 6 Don next turn. So they're going to take that hit. Swing in there. So took that one there as well. Swinging at Leader. Yep, we'll do it. Shambles back the Nami, play the Law. So let's go. Bounce that back, play that. So let's use that. Let's bounce that back, play that. A chopper blocker doesn't help us there. Nothing really helps us there. That kind of just negged us a card in hand, which is a little bit frustrating for us. We'll grab that, we'll turn that, we're going to end our turn there. So 6 Don, if they're neg 3, they only have 3 Don left to play with. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4k counter going on in hand right now. So the question is here, block with the chopper, then they got 1, 2, 3 attacks. They still need a neg 3, so they could play a Gordon or something, and then minus those 3 to have 3 Don left to work with, and then swing it in here, which is just good night for us. So let's block with that. Yep, here it is. So they're going to bottom deck. Kid Gibson 4 Don. This is quite an easy win right here for them. We'll go bam, 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 and resolve. Game 1, rough. Very rough. Did not take the win right there. But let's see if we can get one in game 2. All right, we've got a yellow. Let's go second. They don't have much removal early stages, which is good for us. We probably do want to have some searches in hand. So we got the Bonnie. They are straight into the Markino, negging themselves some life. They reordered that, which is always nice for them to be able to do exactly that. Let's go Bonnie. Let's go Robin. Let's KO that. Let's end our turn. Start building up a bit of a board presence here. Won't search with Bonnie right now because it just gets swung into, which is going to slow us down a little bit. All right, so they got a Luffy off their Three Brothers search. Swinging in at us, we'll take that, get a Luffy. Okay, we've got a Dadan, which is actually not too bad for us there at all. We won't swing in, so we'll get the Dadan, see what, I can only get a Robin. Got 2 Restand Laws saying goodbye, and only 1 2k counter. Let's go Tony blocker in turn right there. Tell me in the comment section below if it's better to fill the board up right there for all your red-green experts, red-green law experts. Right, so they got a Sabo off that search, the blocker Sabo, always nasty to see. Love to try and find our secret rare Zoro in this matchup. Got the Hayori, so they're gonna take a life, replace it with that Sabo. They've got a 7k. They'll swing in us for 7k as well. You know what, we'll take that, that's no problem. We got ourselves a Don Manipulation Nami, which is actually fairly nice. You know what, let's do a search with our Bonnie. Let's go the Bonnie. Bonnie into Bonnie, we've got 5 Don left to work with here. The Don Manipulation Nami. Bounce back that. Let's play the unblockable Luffy. And let's end our turn right there. So, got a full board. It's all red, which is not fantastic for us. We got a lot of red cards in hand too, just the 3 greens. So opponents on 7 Don, okay, they're Flampe, so they're going to neg themselves another life. Another Flampe, so they're going 2 Flampe, so they have enough Don to attach to Leader, use Leader's ability. Well, they got a Luffy, they got an ace. There's gonna be a big boy swing coming in at us very soon. Okay, so they're pitching another Luffy. So they got the buff Luffy and the KO full cost or less Luffy. So if the KO is something that's alright, we can replace it with this Bonnie, which will stun something, which we can keep kind of using and abusing each turn. We're going 7k in at face. Okay, so interesting. Not using any ability to buff the leader. Let's give him the blocker. So 2 Don for the Ivankov. Okay, so they've got 2 blockers up. They've got 2 life, no buff on the leader. So the leader's just 5k. That life's going to go to the bottom of the deck if nothing happens there. So we can go the Bonnie to stun something. We can go Cavendish to... Cavendish will basically be 3 Don here, which means we will have 5 Don. Right, let's go the Cavendish for 3. Let's pop that there. Let's swing in at 6. Probably not super smart swinging at 6 here. See if they want to take that life. Oh, they would have revealed it to us. I can't even remember what they revealed to us it to be. Alright, so, okay, was it one of those Leafies? Yeah, I totally missed that. Got rid of our old Nami here, which is not a horrible experience for us. Swing in there. Let's do the Otama, minus that by 2. We'll swing in here. Okay, so they don't counter out of that. Bounce this back, play the restand law, restand that, and we'll end our turn. Full board of active characters. Few of them in that nice 6k range here. Opponent has to do something to neg themselves a life here. We've seen 3 farm plays already, I believe. Okay, got the Luffy in hand. Playing out the Luffy. Buff them by 2. They can take out our Robin or our Otama. They're choosing to take out the Otama. Attaching 2, so this will be a nice 9k in at us, which is alright. 5 Don left to work with. Pitching a Moria. Going an ace and a Luffy. So we may just say goodbye to our Robin as well here. Better that we had some bigger bodies on board. Okay, swinging 7 here, which means no other swing is going to come in at us outside of leader. So if we go to 1, get out of that one, and we take that one, block a law. That's actually pretty nice for us. Can have a nice big board of stuff that can't really be messed with too much here. Swing in here, see what they want to do. They just take it with. Okay, so let's do that. Let's use the action, bounce this back. Let's go to Darn. We will grab a chopper. 7, gain 2 more Don back. Alright, so took that. Swinging for 7 again. See if they pitch a card from hand for this one, or if they block. Okay, so they're blocking there. Swinging for 7. Okay, that's gone. Does that mean we can just win if we swing for 8 here? Let's just try it. Swing for 9, sorry. Maths it out there. Okay, so they've got 3 cards left in hand. Let's see what they can do. They've got a Moria. They can build up a nice board. Yep, here comes the Moria. Gonna play out 2 of your little dudes. Attach 2 Don here. We're going to go to a 9k leader. It's going to swing in at 1 thing. So only 1 thing's really going to die here. Swinging a Luffy and a Sabo. So we're getting a blocker. It's probably going to swing in here. And we'll see which Luffy they want. They probably want to go with the KO Luffy. Reduce our board. So we'll need to have 2 characters out to then shambles. Just, yeah, 2 cards in hand. We should be able to win here, or they're even GGing us here. KOing that. They did draw a card. Depends what they draw here. Oh, okay, and they surrendered. There we go, we managed to get ourselves a win. Can't complain with that at all. Yeah, very newbie there. Probably made a lot of mistakes going on there, but hey, it's how it rolls. We'll learn in there. If you guys want to see some more testing gameplays, we've got some more profiles come up on the channel as well. Make sure you subscribe for that. Do not miss out. Stay beautiful, and we'll see you all in the next one.